Yeah, a few zealots being pulled over to the 9 o'clock position. The entire army coming over for Grape is going to try to protect this base. But if there is a defiler and one of those overlords, this could be an extremely tricky proposition. But it seems that it's mostly Zerglings. Yeah, just mostly Zerglings to attack this base. So that all of the Zerglings are actually cleaned up. That whole attack was just cleaned up by, yeah, by Grape. So Grape defends his 9 o'clock position pretty easily. He's trying to put down another base, but this is closed down very, very quickly. The adrenaline upgraded Zerglings are going to have nothing to do with this. Zerglings running over, and actually, yeah, Grape is going to protect that base. I thought for sure those cracklings were going to focus in on that Nexus and take it down quick, but they didn't manage to do it. I think the Nexus is going to be in red once it warps in, but at least it's protected for the moment. Lots of lurkers coming out. Look at all those eggs morphing right next to the Zerglings there. So now Alone's going to have to transfer over with the drones he has inside of his main to this position at the 10 o'clock. But so far, it isn't safe. Look at those Reavers trying to kill the rest of the Zerglings that are in. All of the Zerglings going down. So, yeah, he's just trying to drop those Zerglings piecemeal near the Reavers, I think, just to try to kill them. Okay, the 10 o'clock position still not safe. Yeah, Grape is hanging outside here, killing what he can with Scarabs at the 10 o'clock. And he still has his main army hanging outside that position as well. So even if this attack fails and these Reavers go down, I think he might be able to go up and shut it down anyway. Oh, another Scarab takes out plenty of Zerglings up there. Lots of storming too. Lots and lots of storming. Protecting the basically all Archon army out for Grape. Yeah, in the late game, Protoss has so many Archons because they work so well in the late game, but there's another shuttle going down. Probably has something very expensive in it. So that expensive thing was just lost. And here comes Alone working his way over to the 8 o'clock natural expansion where, yeah, Grape is trying to build he takes out the Nexus though, focuses in, snipes the Nexus that time. So finished what he started earlier by taking down that base. But he still has the 9 o'clock position to worry about. He's done a good job of denying the 5th base, but still a Protoss on 4 bases is extremely scary. Even with the half of the map that Alone is trying to take. Yeah, Alone is actually expanding all over the place. But even with all those expansions, yeah, the all-Archon army, the fully upgraded all-Archon army, which it will be soon. We got 3 attack, 2 shield, and 2 armor, so it will be fully upgraded soon. That is always one of the scariest unit compositions. Yeah, just tons and tons of Archons. Having to deal with that as a Zerg player in the late game is a nightmare. But here comes some High Templars storming on top of the Lurkers, trying to push up all the way. Lots and lots of troops are going to come in, though. Flooding in, getting storms as soon as they come down to this position. So yes, Grape is going to try to take out the 3 o'clock base. Is trying to get in there with storms and the Reavers in the back to take out the hatchery, I think. But here comes killing all of the Lurkers that are at this position. So I think the 3 o'clock is finally going to go down after a couple. Oh, wait a second. Lots of Lurkers still coming in. And the plague over the Reavers as well. So I think the Lurkers might be enough to clean this up. Might be enough. I'm going to have to get awfully close to the rest of those troops, though, if he really wants to make this worth it. So far, the Lurkers are not moving. They're just hanging outside, and the 3 o'clock position already went down. So maybe that's why he's not pulling up now with his Lurkers to get a nice pincer attack of these troops. Base already went down, so he's trying to cut his losses, wait for the next big opportunity to strike. But okay, some more reinforcements hang outside the natural expansion. I think that Alone is going to be in trouble soon. He needs to pull in with all of his troops that he has. I know he has some troops outside of natural and all of those Lurkers that he can pull into play. But yeah, look at all these bases from Alone. He's really extended himself, maybe overextended, because it doesn't seem that he has enough to protect his natural expansion now. He just got another plague, though. If he keeps plaguing, he'll be able to defend against this. But the Nidus Canal in play, Not sure if any troops are coming out of that Nidus Canal, not, but the Archons, I think, just took out the Nidus Canal. So the Reavers at the front, ooh, it's going to be a huge, powerful attack from Grape, taking out the natural expansion, and moving, just marching straight inside that main where he can take out some critical tech. I think that the Defiler Mound is inside that main as well. Going to find out soon. Okay, here comes the Archon army, splashing its way inside of the main. Another nice Dark Swarm from Alone. He's trying to surround those freaking Dark Archons, but he just can't get close enough to make this worth it. He has some more Hydras coming in to help out. But here comes a Dark Templar, going to try to get some harassment, but spotted very quickly by those Overlords. So, yeah, this Dark Templar should be taken out soon. Yep, taken out by the Hydras. But Grape is still a force to be reckoned with, marching his way inside of the main. Let's see if the Reavers can take down the encroaching layer of the Lurkers eating into the resupply line. That was some nice positioning of those two Lurkers on the bridge just to kill those reinforcement troops, or at least injure them before they get into this main. Another Plague. It was most important to catch those Reavers. I'm sure it doesn't matter too much that the Archon is Plague, but there's some storming. Oh, nice storms cleaning up the economy at the 10 o'clock. And most of the Hydras that were up there protecting that base as well. So Grape is just kind of on a rampage here, even though I think this troop is finally going to be evened out. Yeah, it's still staying alive with the Archon and the Reaver. It's like some kind of buddy cop show. Archon and Reaver, best friends forever. And the Reaver dies. Okay, that wouldn't make a very good series. The Archon mourning the Reaver's death and dying himself. Yeah, it's a very depressing buddy cop show. Never mind, that was a bad idea. So, okay, Zealots moving out now, cleaning up the Lurkers that were still in the middle. Okay, let's see. Grape seems to be up on his macro, still pumping from every single one of those gateways to supplement his troops that are very spread out. And he has his reinforcements right next to the natural, and the rest are close to this 9 o'clock position, still trying to protect that. But Grape will definitely have to take another base soon. He's trying at the 8 o'clock natural expansion, going to try to retake that base, but he needs it soon to keep up mining, because he's definitely going to run out of mining soon. He's still mining from that 9 o'clock position. Here comes another Zergling. Pesky Zergling might force another cancel of this Nexus. Oh, here comes Grape pulling in with troops, killing that one single Zergling, but that was just one Zergling that was causing him all those problems. If more Zerglings break through, that might be another nightmare scenario for Grape. Grape was trying to storm there to get rid of most of those Zerglings, but he does have an Archon prepared to get rid of the rest. These Zerglings going straight for the Nexus and getting shut down again. Okay, Lurkers. Alone has done a great job with Lurkers in this game, just defending with them. And, yeah, keeping most of his bases, for the most part, safe. Yes, 12 o'clock position is in danger again, though. Here comes Grape, working his way up to the 12 o'clock. Plenty of Zealots to do this now, I think. Yeah, all of the drones are trying to transfer away, most of them dying. In fact, almost all of them dying. I think one got out alive. It's like a horror movie. Only one guy's left. LL Cool J. Sorry, that was Deep Blue Sea. That wasn't really horror, but okay. The Grape still pushing his way up. He takes out the 12 o'clock position, and I think he's going to go for the 10 o'clock natural now. Huge amount of troops from Grape. Yeah, he can definitely do this now. If he keeps pushing forward, storming over the Lurkers. You got to storm over those Lurkers so he doesn't lose all of his Zealots soon, though. But the Lurkers closing in on the 8 o'clock natural expansion, so Alone picking off the economy down here, killing a lot of probes at that position. And that is a critical base for Grape. But now Grape is working his way up to the 10 o'clock. And now he's going for the 10 o'clock. Oh, another nice Plague over both of the Reavers. So those Reavers will be taken down pretty quickly. But still, this base, there's not much that Alone can do to protect that base. So, yeah, Alone is running out of bases. He's starting to run out of bases. I don't think he can protect these last two bases he has at the 10 o'clock. These are critical bases. He has to protect them. And with the Plague troops, it shouldn't be that difficult to get closer with the Cracklings. But no, the Scarabs might be a bit too much for him to handle. Yeah, he has no defenses left at the 10 o'clock. and no more Nidus canals to flood in with troops either. So yeah, Alone looks like he's going to lose all of his 10 o'clock bases, just lost the main, I think. And he's going to lose this last one, this other 10 o'clock natural expansion is going to go down, and that might be too much for him to recover from. Even though Grape is not mining that much now, he still doesn't have his 5th base up. He still has a much healthier economy than Alone, because Alone just lost basically 3/4 of his economy. I'm not even sure if he's mining anymore from his natural expansion. It doesn't seem that he's taking in any minerals at the moment. No minerals at all. So he doesn't have any mining going. And yeah, I think that Grape just kind of cut him off at the head. Severed the head with his Grape guillotine. But yeah, I don't see any way that Alone can really get back in this game unless he can establish another base immediately. And I don't see it anywhere yet. Not taking in any mineral intake. He has a little bit of gas intake, but no minerals. So I do think that Grape will be able to lock this game down right now. Lurker's defending the base. For whatever reason, he has not GG'd yet. But I think we'll see that very soon. Here comes the Dark Templar breaking through the Warp Blade shots, getting close to the Lurkers. Here come the Overlords trying to get in and snipe those observers so he can defend with Lurkers only, but didn't get the last observer. Didn't do that. Look at those storms over everything left. And now Grape's going to push inside that main and take out all the critical tech buildings. And then that's going to be it. The Hive's going to go down. And Grape forcing his way inside of the main. I have no idea why Alone hasn't GG'd yet. Seriously, there's no way he can get back in this game. No minerals, no mineral intake, absolutely nothing. Zealots streaming in. Yeah, there's going to be some BM soon if Alone doesn't GG. Right now, he just lost everything. GG, finally, from Alone. But of course, Alone is on SK Telecom T1. He takes after Fantasy as far as GG timing goes. So, okay, Grape winning the losers match. And he's going to move on to the final match to face Calm. Another PvZ test for Grape. Okay, let's move on.